Good morning again. I wish my rainbows would show up. Maybe they will. Okay. A journal from February 23rd, 2010, the 4th of that day, which the Mayan day was 12 star or rabbit. Anastasia, Ringing Cedars, and Awakening. It has been a strange, seemingly somewhat disjointed day. Odd things have come to me at odd times. Not altogether like my journaling does. Interesting. I am reading the Anastasia book from the Ringing Cedars series, and it is simply amazing. There is no explaining these books. Some do not believe them, writing them off as fiction, but I have no trouble accepting what they say. They speak of a young woman who lives alone with nature in the wild forests of Siberia. She is so at one with nature that she seldom wears any clothes, lives in no house, and seems to have no man-made implements of any kind, save some odd items of clothing tucked away that she wears to blend in when she moves among people. Thus, you can see why people would be disbelieving. After a journey into the no mind, though, nothing looks the same. Old thoughts and beliefs, with the limitations they represent, just fall away, and you wonder where they went. Yep, I believe. It is a deeply touching story, especially for me, as I am one with at least aspects and elements of nature too. No longer the body or the mind, I know myself quite easily as the crystal, the oceans, the trees, the land, the planets, the suns, as whatever, for all is one after all, and this is no fairy tale. Oh, ho, the fairies themselves are more real than so many of our beliefs. But anyway, it is sometimes wrenching to read this story. The heroine endures much at the hands of the hero, the author, for she is beyond any level of enlightenment or advancement that he can comprehend, and he is cruel to her, disdainful and disbelieving. He is a good author, making you feel this way. Well, you would not feel precisely this way, of course. You would feel whatever way you feel, and that is right. You know what I mean, though. He writes well. I would like to be able to write like that. His memory for detail is so good. I feel that my DNA must be in process of doing some more reconnecting, as there is a difference between what can naturally just happen and what seems to perhaps require an enhanced biology to occur. No, of course, I cannot prove it, but then I feel no need to. I'm just sharing how things seem to me. Time will tell the tale, fairly enough. Do we have time? Not much. I guess maybe there's good logic in the swiftness with which things all around are morphing and changing. Everyone seems to have interesting tales to tell, their own stories of their own experiences. It is lovely, quite lively. I suppose for those without vision to see the changes taking place, their fear factor may be rising. We all know quite well deep within just what is going on and even what is coming. How well we are connected with our innards, though, is quite another matter. Most aren't, but that's changing, thank heaven. So many more are awakening every day, it seems. Yes, it is lovely. Are you awakening? Do you feel or see anything at all different happening around you or within you? I bet you do if you'll just slow down, center, and attune. It takes a bit of peace here and there to hear the still small voice, but it's always speaking. I hope that the energies you contact while on my site will be a blessing and a benefit. It is designed with you in mind, you know. I surely don't do this just for me. Well, in a way I do, for my need to serve, to be useful, is very strong. So, in that way, yes, I do it for me as well. Maybe mostly. So many of us are waking up and losing all sense of selfishness these days. We don't know where it has gone, but we do know that it is gone and we are changed. The same energy is flowing through all of us, you know. No one is any better than another. No, not one. Remember, the sun shines on the just and the unjust alike. We have been so misled and lied to, so filled with nonsense that it's little wonder our awakening can be a bit of a rocky road and a shock. We have much to let go of, much to unlearn and just abandon. First, we must come to realize the worthlessness of all we've been taught, however, and that's the main challenge for many. These things, beliefs, and so on, we tend to cling to. They seem so hard to let go of. It is frightening to think of the ways we've been misled, and by perfectly innocent people who have themselves also been misled in their time, and so on, down through the millennia. We are waking up, though. It is coming, it is happening. And believe it or not, when it comes to you, it will be much easier, so much easier than you may now think. It is really no struggle at all to let these things go once you begin to see, to have your own inner vision open up. They actually just seem to fall away through no effort of your own. Okay, enough for now. I don't ever want to give you enough at one time to prove me certifiable and have you lock me up and throw away the key. Maybe that's why I give these things in little bits. Or maybe not. I won't tell. You'll just have to guess.